Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. Hard water spots on glass and windshields. That's going to be the topic of conversation today in this installment of the how-to series. We already have a video out on how to successfully remove hard water spots from painted surfaces. This one here will cover glass, and I'll have one more coming out that will cover how to remove hard water spots from coatings, ceramic coatings, and paint protection film. The way to start for me is going to be a non-aggressive approach, and that's the natural way. This approach is safe for you, safe for the environment. White vinegar, lemon juice, or lime juice, or anything that leans towards the acidic end of the scale. And I'll grab a microfiber, run it under a tap, wring it out so it's just slightly damp, and dump some of the vinegar or the lime juice or the lemon juice, or maybe all three, right into it. Apply it to the glass, let it dwell, give it some time to do its job, break down those calcium deposits, and then remove it any way you want to. Damp, dry microfiber, and check your work. Now, sometimes this may take several applications to be successful to remove it all, but if they're rather fresh, this can do the job quickly. A lot of times you can get away with just that and you're finished. You can move on, and another percentage of the time, you're going to have some etching to deal with afterwards. As I bring you in close, you'll see we had some success, but this definitely will take a few different applications to successfully remove all of those. They've been there for quite some time, and I believe there's going to be some etching left behind. Some improvement with that approach. Yet another approach is some dedicated products for hard water spots, and it doesn't matter what you use. They're pretty much all very similar, a little bit stronger than some of the natural products that are available. Once again, I'll let the product dwell for a few minutes, let it do its job, and start to break down some of those deposits, whether they're calcium or any hard water deposits. And we'll follow up, wipe it off, and see if we need to do it again. A lot of times, this is going to take multiple applications as well. Once again, some success, but this will take a few rounds as well to remove them completely. That will bring us to the next approach, and I highly recommend for water spots that are abundant and have been there for quite some time and have left some etching behind. And that is going to be the Car Pro Ceraglass kit, and that includes the glass pads themselves. They come in different sizes, and the cerium oxide polish. No solvents in this one. This is just chemical abrasives, and the cerium oxide is very successful in removing hard water spots, etching, and also very light scratches on glass and windshields. These glass pads happen to be very stiff, very rugged, and you need to protect any seals or rubber or plastic trim that surrounds the glass or windshield first. Time to attach the 3-inch high-strength rayon pads. These are rayon fibers, and they will definitely give you a quick cut on glass. You definitely want to keep them away from painted surfaces, your A, B, and C pillars that may have soft, susceptible black piano finish as well. Contrary to painted surfaces, on glass I'm going to put a lot more pressure and turn the speed up on the polisher. It takes a bit more effort to cut glass than it does paint. Temperature really isn't an issue until you get to the front windshield, where there is a laminate, 2 panes of glass with a film in between. UVA, UVB block, and also a shatterproof film. And if you heat that up where the surrounding windshield is room temperature, you can distort it, and then the windshield's ruined because you can't see out of it successfully. If a windshield's not protected with a coating or an outer film, it's just 3 layers. It's 2 panes of glass with PVB in the inside, an inner layer film called polyvinyl butyryl, and it's highly susceptible to temperatures if there's a spike just in one area. It may take a few passes depending on the severity of the damage of the water spots. This is just one pass, and we have made some huge strides already, but if you're having a problem, it can take a few passes, a few times loading up that glass pad with the cerium oxide. Then, of course, you're going to have some left over on the outside edges, and because of the throw of the 3-inch polisher, I'm going to put that away and break out yet a smaller polisher. But hey, I only have 3-inch pads. Is that a problem? No, not at all. We're going to set the polisher on the pad, trace the backing plate, cut the fit, and get back to work. Now, even though I have a little bit of a sense of security because I have the masking tape protecting some of the trim, some of the seal, I'm still going to be as careful as I can because a pad like this can break through that masking tape in no time at all. That's really all there is to it when it comes to the approach and the technique. Now, this can be time consuming depending on the severity, and an SUV the size of the one I'm working on here with all the glass on the side and the back and then the front windshield, it's going to chew up a good portion of the day. Hope that helps. Brian from Apex Detail, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.